Okay guys, hey, welcome back to the channel. All right, so for all of you who have a Bissell Big Green machine, all right, we're going to do a kind of a zero-based approach to diagnosing this thing. I want you to also stay tuned for another video that we're going to have regarding a Bissell Big Green machine. This one is about suction. There's a suction issue with this unit. And the other one is going to be about spraying, okay? So stay tuned for that one. But if you have a Big Green and you want to know how to kind of clean it out and make sure that your suction is good, stick around. All right, so welcome back. So when I say zero-based approach, right, that means we're just starting at the foundation. We're starting at the beginning. We're starting at default, okay? And when you're having a suction issue with a machine like this here, let's check the motor first. And you know, especially if you're not someone that fixes motors and things, you're not going to go and open it up and you know, use your little probes to check the motor. So the best way you can do it at home is this. Let me show you. Okay, let's remove the bin. So we're going to start at the motor. Let's remove the bin. I don't know, why did I take it off? Why did I take this off? Oh, it's moving too fast, guys. Remove the bin. And we just want to check the suction here, okay? So we're going to plug it in. This is where the motor is sitting down here. Suction comes up this tubing, and bam, this is the first place that you, the end user, the user is going to feel the suction of the machine. So let's use that same, let's use this little sheet here. We're going to use a little piece of paper that's going to help us out, all right? You can use plastic, but I just happen to have this paper here, all right? I want to get it to the right size. This is perfect. Let me just fold my paper. You ready? Again, like I said, you could use plastic, all right? And all you're doing, want to see if it grips the paper, if it pulls it down, all right? So let's turn this on. Oh, you know what? It helps if you plug it in. That's the first part. So, all right, let's plug this baby in, all right? Okay, here we go. Oh, you know what? I'm glad this just happened, you know? Isn't that how things go? It happens. Like, oh, I'm so glad it happened. And I used to think people were like, they were faking it. They were just trying to, you know, do like a little switcheroo on the subject. But really, I am actually glad it happened. Because there's a sound that the motor makes when it's straining. And if you're shampooing, you may not notice a shift in sound, right? This is what I mean. Take a look. So, full motor. Sound, okay, and there's a sound that when the motor has it can't pull any more air, all right, because it's being blocked. It goes into like a high-pitched sound, and you're gonna have to be able to recognize the difference, because a lot of people have been using their machines. It's clogged up, and they've been using it for months, thinking that something good is happening, but it's not. All right, the motor's just burning out. So watch this again. Let's do it one more time. Okay. So, all right, I just wanted to throw that in there. Okay, all right. So now that we find out that we have suction here, what do we do next? Well, what's the next part of this whole process that the suction is going to hit? It's going to hit this here. There's a suction buildup inside of this little section right here. So let's go to the first, this is the first exit right here, right? So let's see if suction is coming here. So turn this on. All right, suction is good here. No problemo, right? What's the next step? Well, then the suction now is traveling down here. See that? Okay? So what we'll do now is put this sheet underneath, and let's see if the unit can suck this up, all right? Let's turn it on. The reason I like the paper, because most vacuums are gonna be about the length of this sheet, okay? So let's turn it on and see if it sucks up the paper. Okay. So right now, this unit, the suction is working on this unit, you know? Now, let's say, for example, guys, that everything was working up to this point right here, okay? And then you're like, wait, you know, something is happening. I don't know what it is. Something is wrong. Something's going on. All right. Well, this is an easy eye inspection. This particular section here. Okay. The easiest thing to do is inspect whether or not you have a clear passage down through this section here, this hole here, right? So if this is not obstructed, then you know that this is good. This is clear, okay? You can eye inspect this, all right? This is clear. There's no obstruction here. So then you can rule this tank. You can literally, let's put this down first. What am I doing? Backwards. Yeah, let's rule this tank out of the, this tank is not a problem, okay? All right, this tank isn't a problem. Let's move this tank out the way. All right, now, you may not be able to kind of properly work this, but you should be able to see if there's an obstruction, okay, down inside of this section here. But for the sake of this video, let's do this. Let's take all this apart. I already took some of the screws out already, okay? Let's inspect this thing, because there's a tubing in here that sometimes get rotted and sometimes need to be replaced. So I want to show you. Let's make sure I got everything out. Is it all the way out? Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. And here we go. All right, so now let's inspect this nozzle here, okay? All righty. Now, all right, this is all out. Let's get our screws. Take a look. All right, and actually, you know what? This is already starting to show signs of that, okay? I am not the biggest fan of these kind of coil, plastic with metal coil type of tubing. They always seem to break. They'll get rotted, and the metal part will stay intact, but that plastic in between, just keep in mind when you have vacuums like these, especially when you have something that is probably used as much as a big green machine, it's gonna, after a few years, this will most likely go. So if you have a routine of regularly checking on stuff like this, if you use these machines and you depend on them, you want to make sure that this is not ripped, torn. You're going to lose a lot of suction if this is torn, okay? So let's inspect it. Let's see what we got, all right? There are 4 screws back here, okay? Okay. What I like about the big green, the plastics on these are not as fragile as the regular shampoos. The regular shampoos, I tend not to want to use the drill too much. Sometimes the plastic just crack, you know, like these sections here. They just can't handle that sudden thrust, okay? But anyway, here we go. So this part by itself can be purchased. I should have the link in the description or maybe on the screen, the part number. But this can be purchased, and this can be purchased. This section here, there are people that this get, you know, cracked, and you may need to replace this. Okay, so that's good to know. But that's really what you're doing, right? What you're doing is you're going to inspect these. Let's take this off. It's just a little, like a nice little process of elimination, you know? All right, and let me see if I have to take this whole thing off. Haven't. change one of these in a while. Nope, I may have to take this off too. Or at least allow it to, a little bit of flexibility so I can move this off. Let me see something. Let's see if I can take it off without it. Huh. Look at this. Nice. Let's see if I can move this off. Yep. I didn't need to take it off. Okay, I just kind of pressed it in a little bit, just kind of give it some room to move away from this little patch here. And I pushed it down, and then I was able to slide it off. Okay. All right. So you check this, make sure it's clean, make sure you don't have any cracks, but you can already see that it's already on its way. It's getting a little bit, you know, the littlest thing can break this little piece here. Okay. So we're gonna clean this up anyway. All right, I'm gonna end up having to clean this, but take a look. There is a little bit of an obstruction right here. Look at this. See if the camera can get this little thing right here. See this block of like gunk right here? See that? So that's gonna need to be cleaned out. You can get some kind of metal, I don't know, something like this to kind of cram it. Probably best to wet it, pour some water on it. It'll loosen up. It's probably hair, carpet fibers, and dirt. And then with the water would kind of make it very loose, and you can easily scoop it out. Be prepared for some yuck, okay? So, all right. So that's kind of what we're happening here, okay? So I'm gonna wipe some of this stuff down, and then I'll show you how to put this back together, okay? Alrighty. Okay. Well, all right, so let me know. I found one of my older, this is a Hoover. But this will have one of these. It's a Hoover version. This will have one of these. It's similar to this, it's just I think both ends look like this. And the idea is to go inside and pull out the gunk that you have. If you notice the little teeth, right? And if you can see, I don't know if you can see properly through here, but it's all cleaned out, okay? And I was able to clean this bad boy up. This bad boy is all cleaned up and everything, and looking a little healthier. All right. So let's reinstall this. Let's put this back. All right. Actually, the best way to probably do it is to push down like this, because I was doing it lying down, but. Probably best to push down. All right, let me see. Yep, this is the way. And if you're confused on how to put it in, just look at the way the slots are, how it fits, okay? All right, so let's put this bad boy in here. You notice I'm pushing down on it. I'm gonna fit it over, and it comes right up like that. And then we'll put our little screws in, and we're good to go. Okay, hold on, let me put my screw in here. Okay. All right, so let's put our screws in. My drill. Okay. Why am I using this long one? I keep using this long drill bit. Okay, and there you have it. There you have it. This is, you were able to do your own little quick service on this. All right, cleaned down. I decided this is more like, this looks like the burnt from welding and stuff. You know, I try to clean this, but I think this is from welding, whatever. Okay, but anyway, this is all good to go. All right, and we can put this back on. Let's get going. Let's put it back on. All right. know what? Let's take it back. I hate doing it like this. Let's start from scratch. All right. Okay. All right, so now before you put everything back, you want to make sure that the machine section here is also cleaned. Okay, so let's handle this. All right, I'll just do a cut scene. That. Maybe, I don't know. You know what? Film it. If it's not good video, I'll just cut it out. Okay? Yeah. Okay, well, let's do this. Get a little brush. Okay. Alrighty, let's get this over here. All right, actually, I'll put this in afterwards. Okay, let's put this back down on here. It's a simple setup, which I appreciate. Okay, this section here, clean some of this off. Alrighty. Okay, so straight down the pipe. This is good to go. So for all indications here, this is, let me just spray some of this off. Just for the sake of it. If I had a sponsor, I'll go in Clorox. Clorox, you can use it to clean your big green machine too. Anyway. Wink, wink. No. It's just messing. I'm messing around. All right. This guy is good to go. Okay, so everything that has to do with suction is clear. All right, and that's it. And if you guys need it, actually, like I said, there'll be another video. We'll be doing it's going to be a spray issue. So most likely a pump replacement, possibly solenoid replacement. Possibly. We'll see what the deal is with that. Or it could just be a clogged hose or something like that, all right? But if you haven't subscribed, guys, please subscribe. Come back for more, all right? If you want to support, find your way to support. There are links. There are super thanks and all that good stuff. Hey, I'll take it all, guys. You guys are the best. I'll see you later.